Need something to get into. Pretty girl on deck.
Thank you for tuning in to the Love Movement Podcast, IntellectualRadio.com. I am Damon Magnus. This is my twin brother, Raymond Magnus, and we are the Magnus Brothers.
Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We're going to have a nice spirited show tonight. Thank you for taking time out your Thursday evening to watch us. First, we want to thank the legendary Chris Brown for giving this opportunity to host the show tonight. We appreciate it. Before we move on with the show, I have to do our housekeeping. I want to thank our sponsors who allowed this hour to happen. First, we want to thank The View Restaurant and Experience, 1701 Roosevelt Road in Broadview, Illinois. If you want something, have a nice time, visit The View. The View is celebrating their 2-year anniversary all summer. Next week is going to be a brunch, July 19th. A toast of life is going to be the theme. You guys out in the area, stop by and visit. All summer, drink specials, food specials. Stop by The View, support them. Let them know the Love Movement Podcast sent you. You want to get your step on, hear a little house music, stop by the Blue Note, 1715 Roosevelt Road. Stop in, enjoy yourself. Let them know the Love Movement Podcast sent you. You want to really have a good time, stop by the Village Dispensary, 1516 Roosevelt Road. Let them know, hey, I'm stopping in because the Love Movement Podcast told me to stop in. You need you a bite to eat, something good, nice steak sandwich. Go to Stacy's Cafe, 845 Manheim Road in Bellwood. Stop in, let them know the Love Movement Podcast sent you. One of our sponsors coming online soon in Bellwood is going to be the Avenue. As they come online, we'll get more details out, address, and all of that good stuff. You know, want something to eat, and you are in this area, Westchester, go over to Tasteful Restaurant. Let them know the Love Movement Podcast sent you. They're over at 1929 South Manheim Road. If you're in Maywood, 17th area, you want some nice food, go to Just Like Mama's Restaurant, 1200 South 17th. Stop in, support, let them know the Love Movement Podcast sent you.
Tonight, we have 2 invited special guests on the show. So we're going to give them each a segment to talk about the various things that they have. First, we have Chris Benjamin. A lot of people know him. Your favorite DJ.
Used to be the popcorn man.
Still is the popcorn man. Then we also have from the Proviso East Alumni Picnic Committee. Could you state your name for us?
My name is Kishana Ector.
Hey, Kishana. So they're both going to talk about the various things, but we're going to start off with Chris. So you can give us your information, how you came to be, your background, and what you're doing right now.
Long list. Well, like I said, I've been Maywood about 40 plus years. And long history. Like I said, graduate from advisories, 1986. I coached in the community for over 30 years. Against my alma mater, at Proviso West, I was on the football staff. I coached there. I coached in Berwyn.
What position you played in football, Chris?
Kicker and safety and wide receiver. That's what I played.
Okay, so you didn't play a real position at kicker, but safety and wide receiver you can respect.
Right. Kickers get paid, though, trust me.
That is true.
Now I'm currently coaching for the Elmhurst Eagles.
Okay.
Which, in fact, we won a Super Bowl last year.
What age group?
Those guys were the 7th grade.
Ooh.
7th grade, first all-black staff. Elmhurst Park District history.
That's awesome.
Wow. Right. So
you never go wrong going all black.
Well, no, not all black, but it does have its challenges. But it's tough. But I do like coaching the kids and being a mentor, which I've always had.
And we need that in the community.
Yes,
we really need that.
It's definitely lacking that.
Young kids need guidance.
Definitely lacking that. And I'm free to talk to any young man that needs to help. A lot of young men are hurting. We need to deal with these young men because they are having issues. And we really need to deal with them.
Especially young black men who some don't have a role model, a male role model at home.
They do not.
We need to catch them. And it's all up to all of us, right? When we say a village, I hear too many people say, well, it's not my kid. I'm not worrying about them. But if it takes a village, that means it's all of us. And we all can mentor just one-on-one, just mentor. Hey, just asking the kid, how's he doing?
That's true.
And
Just because I tell people I only coached my son 1 year. One. And everyone else has been everybody else's kid. Even when my son's he didn't play anymore, I still coach other people's kids. They need that. They really need that. And the stress of a son and a father coach, that's a whole other story. So I only coached my son 1 year, and after that I didn't do it anymore. I just knew he just needed to be with someone else, because you can get the mentorship from another man. That's what brings other things out of you. A lot of people don't understand that. That was the purpose of the picnic that's been going on for 14 years now, giving out the backpacks. There's out of all the years I done DJ'd, I done made people happy. There's nothing more happier than seeing a kid line up and get something that he doesn't have. And it's not something I do by myself. I have a group of people that I work with that really help out. It's a group of ladies that do the backpacks. It's a group of ladies that's doing the t-shirts. It's a staff. As she said, it takes a staff to do an event. A lot of people think that you can do an event by yourself. You cannot. If you try to do everything by yourself, it's not going to happen.
It's a back to school picnic, correct?
Yes, it's a back to school picnic with the entertainment of house music. We have 14 DJs that are featured.
House music all night long.
House music all night long. House music doesn't get the credit that it deserves, but Maywood has its own history in house music, which a lot of people do not know. We really didn't have to go anywhere because it was so many dollar house parties going on in Maywood. It was crazy.
That's fact.
It was crazy. And Maywood has produced outside of the athletes, Maywood has produced a lot of DJs, which a lot of people don't know, which is going to be featured that day. It's 760-153 DJs that's going to be performing on that day.
What's the location of the picnic?
Before we get to give the date, the name of it, and the location.
The date is August 2nd. That's August 2nd. It's at Winfield Scott Park, 19th and Maywood Drive. It starts at 8 o'clock. You can bring your tent, chairs, grills. We do have vendors. Vendors will be out there. We are accepting donations because it's not it's not free. A lot of it, there's a lot of DJs that have donated money out of their pocket to help this event go on. Just even myself, it's not free. We are taking the donations. If you go on my page on Chris Benjamin, go on Benjamin's Gourmet Popcorn, you will always see it you can send a donation. Just look for the information. So, and that's at Winfield Scott Park, 19th and Maywood Drive. Starts at 8 o'clock. The backpack giveaway, we usually give out the backpacks about 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is first come, first serve. I'm not holding no homie backpack, no other backpack for your kid. Please come out here, get the backpack. Come on time, get the backpacks. It's one per kid. If you have more than one kid in the household, just get the back of the line on, and we'll take care of you. Please be on time, 3 o'clock.
Hey, and guys, donate. If you believe in helping, and we can have a lot of people in our community that need help, kids that need supplies. We know with Donald Trump, and they want to cut the Department of Education, school supplies that maybe the federal government used to supply to schools, that's going to be cut. It's going to be some kids that's going to suffer. And if we can come together and help one kid, we can help one kid. You don't know what that one help could do. It could make that kid could go on to be the next president of the United States. That's all we need.
Papers, pens, pencils, erasers, paper towels, tissues. Please, just follow what I'm doing on Facebook, and I think I'm gonna start asking for that in another week or so. School supply, because the school supplies go on sale, I think at Target. I think it goes on at a certain time. You can go there, you can get it from Amazon. We need backpacks too. Just bring school supplies to the park. Please bring them to the park, because they put together the backpacks right there at the park. So pencils, papers, pens, erasers, paper clips, we need it.
Well, if everyone who's listening who say they true to this, they not new to this, we will see if you're real. Let's donate and support. I'm going on record. I'm publicly stating that I will support some finance. If I can't be there in the black, I'll be there in the green.
Appreciate that.
So I will.
I'm gonna support.
Yes. The Magnus brothers will support in green dollars to make this event successful.
We need that because it takes a lot for an event to go on. I'm just going to throw it out here. It'll probably cost a little bit over about $3,000. The sound system costs money. The porta johns cost money. The $2 million insurance policy we got to get costs money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and a lot of my alumni, and I'm glad I'm here with one of my alumni now. The alumni really helps, but it shouldn't just be the same people. My alumni has been very, very generous with helping. Very generous, people like, I can't believe your alumni help you. I said, they do. A lot of them don't want to be known, whatever. They just say, here's this. Chris, what do you need? So, hey, if you want to know what I need, just call me and put it on Facebook. What do you need? What does it take? And I'm just throwing it out there. It just takes money, and the DJs come in. A lot of those DJs, a lot of the DJs do it pro bono. And they come out and they give a performance, and it's very nice. It's very nice. And by the way, I did get the concept from the Chosen Few when I went down in 2011. That's how that started. I was involved in it in a way that I decided to bring it home, and that was always a vision that I had, but always to bring the backpacks with it. That was just an extra bonus. And these DJs practice. Some of these guys practice their routine for over a year. They get ready to break the new music. And a lot of times, you go to other places, a lot of people don't play a lot of classics, but when you come here, you're going to hear classics. Classics will be played. So the alumni, definitely that blue and white turns
represent the blue and white.
The blue and white comes out. So like I said, I'm very, very grateful for that. A lot of it is run by the alumni. A lot of donations come from the alumni. A lot of people don't want to be known, but yes, the alumni gives.
I got a question. So I want to backtrack for a minute. What did you do first, DJ or cook? Which one you did first?
Y'all want to know what my first cooking job was? Sizzler Steakhouse.
No, the youngsters don't remember Sizzler.
Sizzler.
I started out as a dishwasher. And I used to make the butter for the toast. Toast, I used to make that. And I learned every position in that store. I had wanted to be a manager, and I did not realize, and plus my mom showed me, I did not realize that it was going to turn into Benjamin's. I couldn't even tell you that. I always knew how to cook. I learned how to cook and everything and prep the meals and stuff. I never seen it. Everyone, oh, you should sell them, but the popcorn came first.
Okay.
I always DJ first. Popcorn is my favorite food. And I tell people, and I tell young men that I mentor, when you get 45 years old, you need to decide what you're doing before you get 50. Trust me. When you're 50, you can't be going backwards. So the popcorn was born when I was 45 years old. So I'm 56 now. And that was the change of a life. Step out on faith. I walked out of my job that I was on for like 20 years. I drove a truck for almost 30 years. I just walked out, and that's how I started Benjamin's. It started from a 1-bedroom apartment. And then all of a sudden the food came, and after the food came, and I'm at work. I got popcorn in the truck. I got lemonade. And at the flea market, I sold the seed at the flea market. So I've been pretty busy. And now it's going into catering. I got off into that, and it's taken off. So yeah.
You see the motivational story about that? You're never too old to take the first step.
Never.
You're never that. He said he was 45, and he said, you know what? Let me step out on faith. Let me do what I want to do, and let me live life. Chris, we tell people all the time that this thing, what we're doing right now, we living. We only got one. It's only one time we're gonna do this, right? So you better make the most of today, because there's no do-overs in life.
Waste no time.
Because the most precious commodity we have is time. We can get money back. We can get materialistic things back, but we can never get time back. 45, he started. You can be a success no matter what. You could be 65 and say, you know what? I'm going to start doing it now and do it. So that's a good message for especially our young brothers need it.
Right. That was the change. I thought it was going to be, I was going to get a big break in DJing. That didn't happen. That did not happen. I'm telling you, I never seen Benjamin's coming. Not the popcorn, and when it came, I just looked, I said, oh my gosh, and I never ever saw that. So I tell all the young men who I mentor and stuff, don't never let no one turn the light bulb out on your dream. Ever. Don't ever do that. If someone ever tells you that, go the other way. That ain't your friend. That's not your friend. You know how many people said I was crazy?
I bet.
Yeah. I didn't even tell my parents that I quit my job. I walked away.
from a good income.
Step out on
Walked
faith.
from a
Mhm.
$43,000 a year. I walked away. I did not want to drive a truck anymore. I walked away. No benefits, no nothing. Was I scared? Absolutely. But guess what? No pain, no gain.
That's right.
That's right. We got also another alumni guest here tonight.
That's correct.
That's about to fall out the chair.
She's going to speak on the upcoming July 19th Proviso East all class
Yes, sir.
alumni picnic. You have 4 Proviso East alumni here tonight.
That's right.
We got 4 Proviso East alumni. We got 3 Garfield Giants here tonight. So let's let that be
You
known.
can't win them all.
You can't win them all, but Garfield is the best on the ground.
Something about that Garfield.
There you go.
Can't
So
have that Wildcat pride.
if you can introduce yourself and give us the information of what's happening with the all class alumni picnic.
Absolutely. Again, my name is Kishana. And just to echo on what you guys have been talking about as far as the community, you know, they call it the village of Maywood,
Mhm.
the village of Broadview, the village of Bellwood. So we need to get back to those basics and be the village. So yes, I will be donating. I wish I could donate time and a little bit more effort, but I will definitely
I
donate
appreciate that.
monetarily. It's a great thing that you're doing, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So about this picnic, about this cookout, the tried to be imitated, but the always heavily anticipated Proviso East Alumni Cookout. I just got to clap. We have an awesome committee. We have Tiffany, Wade, Kennedy, Osini, Ray, Eb, Nadia, Chris, Vicky, Randall, myself, and this is a phenomenal team to work with. I am honored to be a part of this committee. They do some great work. I thank you guys. I salute you guys. If I had on a hat, I would tip it to you guys. But let's get to the logistics. Right now, we have t-shirts for sale. They're from extra small to extra large, $22. 2X to 4X, $25. We have now initiated our first annual rib cookout. You
saw
got
that.
So you cooking?
I seen that.
You
No.
signed up?
No, I will be there. I have to DJ that day, so I will be there.
It's a
Sure
real
that-
cookout.
Yeah.
But it's the first annual rib cookout.
How many
You can sign up.
participants? How many participants so
Thus
far?
far, I believe we have, I think it's 13 participants.
Ooh, good number.
I'm a professional griller myself, but I don't participate in
I'm
competitions.
calling out Archie Hubbard. He went to Proviso.
Why
East. He
not?
cooks.
You know what? Let me tell you.
It's all for the
Now,
hometown.
here's why. When I compete, I always win, and I
Oh.
want to give people a chance to win. So therefore, my
Oh.
brother could tell you right now,
I
I'm a
don't think I
professional.
believe that.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional there. We got something coming. And I don't want to cut you off, but we got something coming soon on that food thing. We got something, a big announcement coming within the next couple months. You guys be looking out. Magnus Brothers, Magnus, the Magnus Group. We have something coming on that. But
So
let's
you
get
don't
back
want
to
to
the picnic.
You don't want to put your cue where your mouth is and come on out there.
Maybe next year.
Give us a little sauce.
Maybe next
Okay.
year.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna come back here and sit right here and
maybe
ask
not.
you
You'll be back next year.
where
Right
them
here.
tongues at.
There you go.
Turn that needle.
That's good.
That's a good one,
That's
yeah.
good.
Let's get-
So if you look at the post, we're posting all the time to make sure that everybody is updated and have the latest and greatest information. The setup time, of course, is from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Please don't cut the line. Please follow all the instructions. And so you can get in on time. The cookout starts at 10 a.m. The most important, cleanup after the good time. Cleanup starts at 6. Please, what they used to say at Walmart, zone defense. Pick up your things. Make sure you're getting your garbage up, because you know it wasn't there when you got there, and we do get fined if we don't clean up. The parking, which is always a huge
Yes,
conversation
yes.
piece. So we have parking lots that have been donated by Loyola Hospital and other entities. You can park in the main lot, which is on Roosevelt Road. We have PMSA, First Avenue across, which is at Loyola, like I just mentioned, Proviso East Campus, the Proviso East lot, Emerson, and Roosevelt. We also have rideshare for free that they'll transport you to and from if you end up parking at
Okay.
those far away lots.
You gonna walk?
You'll be able to do that.
Get your exercise in
No,
that
I'm
day.
getting there at 6. She doesn't walk far.
I get there early.
Yes. Once the main lot is full, that will be closed for the remainder of the day. No one will be allowed to enter per the Forest Preserve, that main lot. PMSA will be used as the drop off, like I just mentioned. Enter on Roosevelt, exit on First Avenue. shuttle service. How about that? How pristine is that? How about that organization to get our community partners to agree to come and be down with PEHS and help transport the, I was going to say patients, I'm thinking hospital, transport the alumni to and from those parking lots. Please do not park on Roosevelt or drop off individuals and or food. You will be ticketed by the Forest Preserve. I've seen it. They do it. Please don't be, but I just, and it's usually, I'm not gonna lie, it's the class of 86 and up. Y'all gotta come.
No. Shots fired. Yeah, shots fired on 86.
Shots fired. No, I'm just joking.
Oh,
I'm just joking. So there's no parking at Hines, no parking at River Edge. There's no parking at Madden. Talked about help keeping the park clean. It's a good time. Since the first time, I always tell this story, but I haven't met you. I haven't told you to you guys yet. So I was in Reno for work for like 5 years. Right after COVID was the first alumni picnic. When I tell you, when I came here, my heart was so full to see everybody, to hug, and oh my God, and we had such a great time. And this has been one of my favorite events for each and every single year. And I'm so excited to be a part of it. And like I said, I can't wait to hug and kiss all of y'all with this red lipstick. It's pink today. But yes, it's a great time. Nothing but good vibes are welcome. So if you got a little attitude, you might want to stay at home or go to West Picnic.
Oh.
Are they having one?
That's a good
This
one.
week. Theirs is this week.
Ooh, Chris, shots fired.
Like a backyard thing, you think?
Oh.
I didn't know that was a question.
He said,
I
if you could, hey, somebody can have it in their backyard. Not that many people show up.
I'm not saying that.
I didn't go to that school, so I don't go to that
I'm not
picnic.
saying that.
Bad word up in here.
So
You guys have any questions, comments, concerns?
So
They're
what
still
if-
taking donations? Go ahead.
I was going to say, what if people still who cannot attend want to give donations,
Okay.
or they want to buy T-shirts for they want to attend, but they still want to purchase a T-shirt? What about that alumni, the contingent that is out of town,
Mhm.
that cannot make it, and they still would like to represent? What's avenues that they can do?
So on the cookout page, and as well as all the committee pages we have posted, there's a QR code. You can Zelle. There's a Zelle. What is it? Or Proviso East Alumni Cookout at gmail.com. You can send your donations there through that email that I just shared. Again, Proviso East Alumni Cookout at gmail.com. You can make those donations. You can also purchase the t-shirts as well.
Okay.
What
Okay.
about somebody? Let's say, for instance, you want to purchase T-shirts. Are you going to be a freestanding stand where somebody can walk up and just buy the T-shirts, or you got to
We've
online?
been delivering them. So
Oh,
last year,
you see that?
Tiffany and myself and a few others, once we had your address, we were out there literally driving door to door, delivering those t-shirts.
Oh, okay. You see, you get drop-off service.
Yes,
Good
you
drop
do.
off. You see that?
Yes, you
I only
do.
get that from Proviso
DoorDash.
East.
We're gonna DoorDash
DoorDash
your
for the
PHS
t-shirts.
t-shirt.
You only get that at Proviso East.
Only.
So repeat the date, repeat the times, and let's go. What we want to do is let's repeat the times.
Mhm.
Let's
The
go
date.
back and tell people again, not
Not
to
a
cut
problem.
lines, not to park here. Now, so nobody can say, well, I didn't know that. I know you
They don't listen.
No,
So
right.
Saturday, July 19th, starting at 6:30 a.m., you can come to set up for the cookout. And the setup is only from 6:30 a.m. till 10
Mhm.
a.m. Please don't cut the line. Please follow the instructions as given. Next Thursday, actually, the committee is going live at the Forest Preserve, and we're gonna be taking questions. We'll be answering any questions, giving out any additional information that's needed. Cookout starts at 10. Not the setup. Setup ends at 10. Cookout starts at 10.
The cookout starts at 10
At 10.
a.m., not 9 a.m.,
No,
not 1 p.m.,
at all.
10 a.m.
10. Be on I-10 by 10. That's no. So the cleanup starts at 6. We must be out of the park by 7:30. That is very important because the Forest Preserve, yes, we're renting that space. So we had to put down a deposit for that space, and they're looking to do anything to keep that deposit. They're not looking towards it, but they'll be gladly to keep it. So we need to make sure we're cleaning up. We need to make sure we're out of that park by 7:30.
Well, the Forest Preserve Police
Mhm.
will be over there rounding people up.
Deducting our
Keeping their deposit.
They will
deposit
give
money.
that money to Tony Preckwinkle, the Honorable Tony Preckwinkle, Cook County Board President to spend it how she see fit. Now, we don't like to donate free money to people
at all.
so we want to keep this money for
Easy money.
ourselves.
Exactly. So we're going to make sure that we're following those rules. Remember that we have parking lots at the main lot at the Forest Preserve. We have PMSA, we have Loyola, Proviso East Campus, Emerson, and Roosevelt, as well as shuttle service.
That don't mean parking Po' Boys parking lot and try
At
to
all.
walk over.
Well, you could park
I
over
mean,
there.
when they tow your
You
car,
walking home.
but when they tow your car, that don't mean the parking Madden
At
mental
all.
health.
No
That's a
Madden.
state. That's a state-run facility.
Mhm.
They definitely gonna tow your car.
No
She done
Hines.
She get that's a government run your car, and not only they gonna tow it, but Trump gonna send the ICE agents after you to get you.
know
So
what?
don't you definitely don't park over there.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't park over there. Okay. So she don't get you a place to park.
Mhm.
Don't get your car towed. The setup times again 6:30 a.m.
To 10
to
a.m.
10 a.m. The picnic begins at
At
10
10.
a.m.
We still have t-shirts for sale. We have the first annual rib cook-off. It's gonna be a lot of great things.
Who's
going
judging that
on.
rib cook-off?
Oh, the committee and some other people who have what do you call that? Volunteered.
Oh, okay.
Why do
Okay.
you care? You're not
Okay.
doing it.
I'm a professional.
Oh, okay. You
I-
make your own sauce?
Listen, I'm not, I do ribs. I'm not I do, and he could tell I do ribs. I probably do the best ribs in the Chicagoland area. And I don't care who says that.
Archie Hubbard,
You
alumni.
what?
I'm calling you out. He,
But we got something. We do a different type of cuisine when we work the grill, but we got something. You guys be watching
I
the
just want to.
podcast.
I just want to say this. I've attended the picnic every year, and I'm going on record.
Mm-hmm.
The best all class picnic / cookout in the greater Chicagoland
Come on.
area. Now, if you mad, look in the mirror and be mad at the person in the mirror. But we have the best. The very first year, over
Absolutely.
1,500 individuals. No
Mhm.
fighting,
None.
no violence, no acting a
None.
fool. That don't make the news.
No.
But we
No.
need to celebrate that ourselves. Now,
Mhm.
you got to get up, get off your blessed assurance, get up out the bed at 3:00 and be ready, because I'm gonna be out there
Me too.
at 5:00 with my gear to be in that line to get in there,
Mhm.
so I can set up on time.
I went to the line. Go down.
You gonna wait till the line goes. So
Chris
you
said
just
wait
also
till
be
the line
walking
go down,
across the
huh?
street.
Yeah, no, I always wait till the line. Go down. I come in around about 11.
I
No,
told
no.
you. Didn't I
I'm
say
not-
class 86 and up? Come on. We in the
Whoa,
pocket.
Well, we're gonna be there. Well, class of 91 will be there with 2
Come on,
tents.
91.
We ready to go. We gonna have our tents. So, what class are you?
9 tray all day.
Oh.
9 tray all day. This is 86. But as the great Moon Habras would tell you, class of 91 put 2 state titles in the building in the same year. I'm looking for another class that have done that. We'll be waiting, but I know 91 did it.
You guys did.
Yes,
And
we
because
can
we
do that.
all bleed blue,
Okay,
We
let
all
me ask
bleed
you this.
blue.
we commend that.
We
Well,
all
all
believe
the
blue.
support
Yes.
that came from the town. You know, every time the Proviso East went downstate, it was a sea of blue and white.
Mhm.
This is true.
Absolutely.
This is true.
Man, so
Mhm.
we do represent. You know,
We-
when we playing good basketball,
We're class
we do,
act.
we do come out.
We bleed blue. Now we're gonna go back to you for the August 2nd.
Mhm.
The same support that we're gonna give on July 19th. We need that same support to be given on August 2nd.
Absolutely.
So if you grew up in Maywood, Bellwood, Broadview, Forest Park, Westchester, Merrill's Park, Berkeley, in that Proviso area,
Township.
let us support what's going on August 2nd. He's not doing this for fun. He's not doing this to showboat. He's giving back,
I love
and
that.
we need to support him. Again, as I say, if you say you true to this and not new to this, come out and support. Show up. Now we can post on social media, Raymond, all the time. We on vacation. We at a restaurant. We post our food. We post what we drinking. We post new
Mhm. cars,
cars, jewelry. Let us support this man the same way we support the fake things that are going to depreciate in value in life.
Did he say
Let's give
fake?
back to and support some young
That's right.
people.
But those kids need. Listen, the best way to help a person succeed, give them the tools they need.
Absolutely.
Having a backpack full of supplies, that's a tool needed. Right.
It means everything. Those ladies I'm gonna say a few names: Chantel Thomas, Sonia Coleman, Catrice Giles. They, Cheryl Booth as DJ Sunshine. They put that stuff together. They get back. They have actually kicked me out of the tent. No, just get out of here. And they line those kids up, and they'll, and the backpacks be gone just like that. Please bring the school supplies. Pay attention to what we're saying. For the donations, we need the donations, people. We need. It's just not fair that some of the same alumni is just giving the same thing, and. You can't like right now, I'm not knocking it. How many people going to the chosen few and paying that $95?
It's
A lot.
now?
A lot. It's
a lot.
$95.
Wow.
And they paid it.
It's $95 to get the ticket, and which is an entertainment thing, but we're giving the show here too as well. Those DJs do not get paid. Those DJs come out of their pocket and give. And this year we having the stage, we having an LED screen on the stage.
Check you out.
To get the sponsorship. I got four main I got two main sponsors. I will say we have the Jazz Cafe and Buddy Bear Car Wash. I got them. They're giving us 200 backpacks.
Oh wow.
Nice.
So please, everybody show up, come out, show up. I'm trying to get these sponsors. I get them, but it takes more. If we this big alumni that we got, I challenge it, man. Hey, on that GoFundMe, when I drop the GoFundMe, we should be able to get 2,000.
Yeah.
No problem. No.
And it's just the right thing to do, Chris. It's to help someone
back.
a long life way, to help these are the next generation, right? And we have to sow into them. Some kids not going to be able to buy some school supplies. Why send them to school without them? If we can help and donate, and we can help them in school, donate. Let's do something. That's doing something positive and it's helping someone. And right. So let's do it.
I probably sent maybe about 10 kids on football scholarships out of all the years I've coached, maybe a little more than that. And they come back and they say thank you. I didn't get paid for coaching. Because when I was over at West, the stipend wasn't big enough, so they would give me what it was. Hey, I appreciate the opportunity because it was history was made. But they said, why? And one of the coaches said, man, I wouldn't be here coaching if I wouldn't get no stipend. I said, what you here for?
Right. Good point.
And God is good. Each and every time after that season was over, I always got two big parties right after the season. So I got my money that way, but to say that you helped a young man do something, that's the biggest thing for me, because these guys, they do not have examples. And anyone who knows me, and I coach any of my kids, if they listen or whatever, they already know what I'm gonna tell you. If I gave you a chance, don't come to me with that. If you got a chance, whatever, no excuse. Everybody got an excuse. There is no excuse. We in America. You can be what you want to be. If you want to be a bum in America, you can be a bum. If you want to be a drug dealer in America, you can. It's up to you. Handle your business. Handle your business. That's how I coach. Handle your business. It's on you. We all woke up today. What you gonna do with it?
Right.
Because it could be your last.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It can be your last. So live life to the fullest. Like I said, y'all come out and support. You know what? I'm going to call somebody out real quick. Y'all need to come see how a real alumni is done next week. And that's all I'm telling you. They were talking crazy. I said, man, my alumni is huge.
August 2nd, Winfield Scott Park. Let's show up doing something for the kids. This I got to give him his flowers. A lot of people always looking at what they can get out of it. He's doing something where don't want nothing out of it, to do something altruistic is that to help others, put yourself in front of others. You could be doing anything you want that day, but you say, you know what? Let me invest in our kids. Let me give them the tools they need to go to school with, and let me get out here and get people who have some good hearts and help donate. So guys, if you can go out to eat tonight, which I'm not telling nobody not to do, take $20 to the side. Been asking for a lot. Take $20 to the side. Send it to Chris Benjamin. Let's help our youth. If we believe in our youth, let's invest in our youth.
And real quick, the kids could be able to take the book bags to school. Make sure you're registering your kids for class on time.
Say that.
Yeah.
Make sure you're registering your kids for class on time. On Saturday, Proviso East Township and a bunch of volunteers will be out campaigning. We are Proviso to give all the information on how you can register your kids to go to school, so they can use these good book bags that we're getting from the Chris Benjamin event. So register your kids for school on time.
I want to say one quick thing, and a lot of people know. I want to tell you something. I did not go to college. I'm going to tell you where I learned my business skills from. Proviso East. I took industrial arts and I took business classes. I had a business card at 14, a DJ card at 14 in the print shop. So Proviso East had me job ready. They're not doing that no more.
They produce winners. No, they and it's a reason why they're not doing it. If you stop education, right, you have a dumb society. We see that now, and I'm being very, but we see that now when people believe anything somebody say because they don't have the sense to go and look it up for themselves. Speaking for Black people, you used to have to come in front of us, and we used to be very politically astute. You couldn't just tell us anything, but now you can tell us anything. You can say it's raining outside and the sun's shining. Somebody will sit there and say, "Man, it's raining outside," and looking right up there and the sun's shining. So that's start with education. Give our chance. That's start with education.
We had it. And
they want to cut it.
And man, it's gone.
Yeah,
we had
it's
a
out
whole
of there.
industrial art program at Proviso East. It was there. It was no excuse. It was there. The business classes were there. I took them. I was the only guy in the typing class. I took it, and my mother made me take that.
It's nothing wrong with taking
You have to be more involved.
Hey, you got to take a time. You got to.
I mean, I was the only dude in that type of class.
We have to be more involved as a community and as parents because the curriculum can just be selected if we're not there to ask any questions about it.
They're pushing for that now.
Well, if you notice a trend, as my brother said early on, we were very astute as a people. We were very astute during the racist Jim Crow segregation era. We were astute. HBCUs were founded because Black people couldn't go to white colleges. That's how HBCUs came about. So we were astute, we were inclined, and we did for self. We had the talented tent, but then we also had the tradesmen. Just it changed. Well, these people are getting too smart.
Exactly.
And we're going to shift it to vocation. That's how vocation high schools came about. Nothing wrong with vocation high schools, but we excelled at that. We began to open up our own general contractors, plumbers, electricians, HVAC. Guess what they said?
Let's get rid of that.
I got to get rid of that.
Exactly.
Because they're excelling at that. And now it's going to be, as you said, let's pick curriculum that's not going to be beneficial to them.
Exactly.
So if we can keep them at a low level, we can control them. It is sad that newsprint is written at a 5th grade level in the United States.
Because America's not smart enough to read past
we
that.
couldn't read past that right now, currently in the United States. And the lack of funding that goes into public education based on your zip code is wrong. That is happening all across America in poor urban areas. We're not going to fund the education. We lose school counselors, school resource, no after school tutoring. Why? Because we don't have the money, but it's based on your zip code. That's
and I'm gonna take a step further. It's not really based on zip code. It's based on your race.
true.
This is America was founded on. It's based on your race. As long as we can keep Black people dumb, keep them miseducated, we can keep in control. But we fought through that, right? We have fought through that 100 times over. Black women get the most college degrees, right? That's a fact right now. Black women are the smartest people walking around.
Facts.
So what do they want to do now? We're gonna make sure we stop funding colleges. Look at the big, beautiful bill. We're gonna make sure we cut Pell Grants and all. So when we start to excel at something, they come behind us and pull the rug out. But we still excel. And we still do that. So when we start to move up, they come behind us and they try to do something to stop us, but we still excel. That's why it's important. August 2nd. If we believe in doing for ourselves, we don't have to wait on nobody else to do something for us. Let's do for ourselves. Let's get backpacks. Let's donate. Let's give our kids the tools they need to succeed.
Set them up for success.
So it goes back to I remember growing up, and Chris, you're not too far older than us. You got us about 3 or 4 years. Proviso had that negative stigma.
Yeah.
Proviso East it's a bad school.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, the negative stigma.
But you know why they said that.
Of course, I know why they said that. What we're doing now with this great alumni that we have showing up on the 19th, you want to show up on the 2nd. We want to change that narrative, change that mindset.
You know what I used to tell people about proviso? I said, how could you say proviso is bad and look at what it has produced?
Exactly.
Mhm.
And just the grade school, our grade school areas that we went through, we had some good teachers.
Yes.
Some very
Dedicated.
good teachers, and we were respectful. But I tell people this when I'm coaching a kid who can't write his name.
That's a problem.
And that's more common today than you would think.
He can do this.
Write his name or sign
In
his
cursive.
signature.
In cursive.
That
Oh, they don't.
part.
They
In cursive.
we
Kids
not
don't
doing
know
that.
cursive now.
He don't even,
But they've removed that.
right.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that. But see, here's the thing though. But he know how to roll a blunt though.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Okay, and this is what I had to dealing with these young men. And I talked to them. The weed is a trap. The weed it makes you lazy. And I tell these dudes this who's getting these tattoos, and I want them to listen to them and say in the camera, you can't work for the bank if you look like you're going to rob the bank.
Say that one more time, Chris.
You
Say that one more
can't
time.
work for the bank if you look like you're going to rob the bank.
Employable tattoo.
You are, thank you. You are a brand.
Correct.
If you defaced yours, what makes you think you're going to protect theirs? A lot of these young men, I talk to them, I had to help them out. They're not even dressed for an interview. I mean, I won't say the name, but he came to me, coach, blah, blah, blah. Got him straight. Guess what he did? He smoked a blunt before he went to interview.
And it's not funny.
And
either.
then I said, that's why you know, I said, you fired
Before you started, right?
We also need to get the boys big brother, little brother program, those things like that, because yes, we're alumni and we could give money all day, but we got to also give time. We have to show these examples, show them what to wear and what not to wear to an interview, how to ask questions, how to conduct an interview, do those things. So we need to give time as well.
We got to teach our young
drop
men.
those nuggets. Exactly.
Teach them how to be young. I used to own a semi-pro football team. We did. Chicago Raiders. And the league mandated every year we had to dress up, we had to put a tie on, take the pictures for the league.
Of course.
And I would have to go out and buy clip-on ties. And I would tell guys, listen, just wear a dress shirt. I had 50 people on the team. 50 people did not have a dress shirt. I would have to go buy the dress shirts. Guys put them on, buy a clip-on tie because they didn't know how to tie a tie, put a tie on. And I was like, when I was growing up, we went to Catholic school growing up at an early age. We knew how to tie a tie, iron your shirt, put your shirt on. And I was like, what are they teaching? So when you say our young men, it's a lot of our young men don't know how to be young men.
And not only just the young men, the young women. This show, I'm not knocking the show by Zeus, the baddies.
Yeah.
But when the little girl 5 years old can say baddie shot a clock, I'm saying to myself, what's going on here?
What you teach at home?
What we doing here?
Right, exactly.
One time I was picking up a kid, because I used to pick my kids up. And I was wondering why he couldn't get his homework done. You want to know why? Because his daddy had his homies over smoking.
Wow.
He had a headache because we were wondering, he in practice. So I said, what's wrong? So I spoke to the father and said, hey, man, I tell you what. I'm going to take my man's and your other son and put him in my station wagon, because I drove around station wagon. Everybody know Coach. So he can do his homework, man. And so I said, can you at least wait? He got better. The grades got better because, like I said, he couldn't function through the smoke. This goes on, y'all. And I tell people this. I have stories. I tell people it's real. When you do not have a good example in front of you.
Correct.
And I'm gonna go as far as there's some people out here who coaching who should not be coaching because you are not a good example. You must be a good example for yourself.
Be the change.
Be the change. When uniform and stuff, man, you must be. Uniforms are for a reason.
Exactly. Belt is one. Belts are for a reason.
We didn't talk
Pull
about
your
that.
pants up. But belts are for a reason. Tuck your shirt in.
I'm glad I don't have daughters because it's a safety hazard. How can you defend yourself? You getting ready to fight.
And your pants on the ground.
And you're
Wow.
right. Belt. I mean, so when you have the coach standing on the sideline and his pants halfway down his behind,
Exactly.
how can you? What type of example is
Man,
that?
I've seen it.
My daughters went to Washington School, and I was PTA president there for a very long time. And I came up with the Miss Ector's belt. I went to the hardware, I got that clothing line, and the belt, the clothing line went through the belt hoops and over your shoulder. So the only way your pants were going to drop is if your shoulder dropped. And teachers would call down and say, we need 3 Miss Ector belts in room XYZ. But the thing about it is the example again.
Yes.
If we're not, I don't even know where that came from with the pants. I don't want to see your underclothes
Sagging.
at all.
These men, it's been allowed. You know, you have to remember it's been allowed. There's no man figure in the house.
Exactly. We need. That's right. No man figure. Right.
And everybody know who on here watching. Y'all know how that go.
That's right. I know.
Hey, you know how it goes.
It's controversial, but it's no men in the household. And when you don't have a man in the house, and I'm not being misogynistic, but you need a man in the household to teach the boy how to be a boy, and the man to set the example, to be the leader in the household, to lead the household. And we don't have that. And so now when we don't have they don't have the leadership, what do you expect you're going to get?
If you don't have an example, what you think you're going to get?
Exactly. Well,
exactly. You're not going to get that.
And I'm blaming men. I'm not saying I'm blaming women. I'm blaming men because we have kids and we do not stay to take care of them or raise them. So we have to step up as a man to step up and do what we have to do.
Sometimes you're not allowed to do that.
Well, that is true.
We got a show coming up on Father's Rights.
We
got a show on Father's Rights.
You know what? I want to come here for that.
We're gonna be back
because I got stories.
We gonna have you.
Right now, we're gonna transition.
Yes.
My brother have a.
Well, again, we solicited, contact us. You know, people called in on the last radio show.
Right.
The last podcast.
Yeah.
And so we apologize because we we was very aggressive, but
we got a
someone wrote in again. This is anonymous. We know who the person is, but we will not reveal their name.
He's going to read the letter. We want you guys to get some feedback. Get some comments. They write. He asks to write in every week.
We ask to write in every week. So it says, "Hey twins, I have a great girlfriend, an amazing woman. She's beautiful, driven, caring, and I truly see a future with her as my wife. But here's the truth. I've been sleeping with my ex. It's purely physical, intense, and passionate, but there's no future there. The only person I want to build a life with is my girlfriend. I don't want to lose my girlfriend. I know I need to stop, but I don't know how to come clean, or even if I should tell my girlfriend. What should I do?" Sir, you're gonna have to take this to the grave.
Young lady. Let's see the young lady's perspective.
You go first.
And see what she would say.
So initially, you can't say that you only want your girlfriend if you sleeping with someone else. You want your cake and eat it too. Coming clean, start with yourself. Figure out what you want and stop involving other people in your BS. Coming clean, that's up to you, but it's not going to be a good look either way.
So now he says he see a future with her. He see that being his wife, right? And so
because she don't know that he's sleeping around.
Well, again, I'm not condoning it, but that's not his wife right now. So they're probably dating in a dating stage. So he's just exploring all his options.
Excuse me.
Any commentary, Chris? Any commentary?
I'm going to explore some sleep medicine. You want to go night-night?
Man, just he can't keep doing that. I mean, just I'm glad. Wait a minute. So he's not married, right?
He's not married.
No.
Okay.
He likes the girlfriend, but he's bumping the ex.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's not good.
That's all you got. It's not good.
It's just I mean, well, it's not a wife, but he's gonna have to make a choice sooner or later, and it's just not good. My man, he'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I don't understand people who just strive for toxicity. Why are
That's
you
toxic.
creating this environment, but yet you want this prize of a life? You're not going to get that, because I can guarantee you, if the roles were reversed and she was doing that, he'd have a problem
No, we don't like it
at all.
No, we don't
Well,
like it. You know,
Well, I'm
I
just
love
saying.
returning energy.
Oh, Lord. I'm saying to this. Let me address this, brother. Keep this to yourself. You have to take this to the grave with you. Do not confess this at all. Keep this to yourself.
follow your sword.
You need to stop. You need to
Make up
block
your
your ex. Stop talking to your ex. You have answered your own question. You said that you see no future there. The physical is intense. You stuck. You're in a bad spot right now. But you're going to be by yourself if your girl ever find out. Because I don't know if she's going to stick around. Now, you need to stop seeing your ex, block her, and keep this secret to yourself. Never, ever, 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 ever confess this at all.
I'm just gonna say this, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Mm-mm.
That's not. I'm gonna play contrarian. It's not his girlfriend. That's his girlfriend just dating. Maybe his ex is doing stuff that his girlfriend don't do, and he's just said it's physical. He don't love her, so he's just exploring all his options, playing all his
But
cards.
if you're not sexually satisfied, you need to talk up.
Maybe she's doing
you
other
know what happens
things.
when a man tells a woman the truth?
She don't. Women can't handle the truth.
Neither can you guys.
That's a show we're gonna have.
Yeah.
But women can't handle the truth. So, and that's a
Men.
fact. No, women cannot handle the truth. You tell
Okay.
him, if he tell his girlfriend this, that, and the other, she's gonna kick the guy out.
Case in point, let's just say if this young lady that he's dating, if she came right out and said, I don't want to be your girlfriend, I just want to be booty buddies, that would mess him up. Because if you come to a woman and just say, hey, this is what I want to do, she may be willing to just do that. But y'all don't want that. If I come out and say I want to be your booty buddy, if I come out and say I'm a gold digger, none of that. You just,
No,
it
well,
just
listen, just
freaks
say
you
some
out.
guys
That
don't
never-
want that, because
that
I
never-
prefer honesty, and for you to tell if that's what you want, tell me. If you want bread,
No,
whatever, tell me.
women,
I
no,
prefer
no.
that. I'm a
Women, that's
transactional
not
type
gonna
guy.
go right. That's not gonna go right. That's not. How
Back
many
to the
guys?
cookout
How many guys
and the
out here
house-
told the truth and got in trouble?
and the
That's
house
something else.
picnic
Yeah.
fundraiser.
Right.
Okay.
We're gonna close the
We're
show.
gonna close it out. So if you're listening to us, continue to send in the letters. Continue to reach out to us. It is anonymous. We will not reveal your name. Whatever situation you got, we want to know about it. We're willing to help. You can call in on the show, 708-223-8953. We can go live on air. We can help you out. So we're going to close out. If we start with the alumni information, if you can just state again how people want to get information, where they need to go and
They need to go to the Proviso East Alumni Cookout page. Remember, the setup is from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. We need to be out of the park by 7:30 p.m. Clean up behind yourselves. Follow the parking rules. Follow the rules for getting in there. Get your T-shirt. Come taste these ribs and have a great. Can I say ass? Have a great ass time.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Chris, if you would like to give people your contact information, how they can reach out to you, the date of your event.
Okay, you can reach me at 708-257-9740. Go to my page, Chris Benjamin. Go to the page and follow the instructions from there. You'll see a lot. I'm going to be posting every day. So just follow the instructions from there. You will see where you'll be able to donate. You can also Zelle me at that number, but just call me first and tell me who it's from, because I want to know where all the donations, I take down all the donations and where I show where I put it, where it went, and where it went to, because I don't want to deal with no cash. If you can Zelle, that is fine. But just remember, August 2nd, if you want to Zelle, you can Zelle it right there, and we'll tell you it's 708-257-9740. And we will have a QR code at the park. So that's August 2nd, Winfield Scott Park, 19th and Maywood Drive. And another thing, like she said about the cookout, please come on time and come early. Don't try to come at 9 o'clock when the park is full to try to bring your barbecue grill across and your cars on the grass, because I'm going to make you move it. Be on time, please, and let's all have a nice fun. And another thing, we also open up in prayer too. Every picnic has been opened up in prayer. So
I love that.
we bless the park every year by Brothers in Christ. We bless the park. We do not start
Amen.
till we have prayed over the park. And that's 14 years. We don't change that, and that's how that goes. So let's come have a nice time. Let's show up for these kids. Let's get our house boogie on, and let's get down. Pay attention to the DJ list. I'm releasing that tomorrow. Let's have some fun and be safe. And all drinks must be in a cup too.
Say that. Let's state that. My name again is Damon Magnus. Follow me on Facebook, Damon Magnus. Follow me on Instagram. I am _DAICON. I am the icon. Thank you for tuning in to this Love Movement podcast, Caribbean edition, hosted by the Magnus brothers. My brother is going to sign us off. He's going to give you his contact information. Remember, you touched on it earlier, Chris. Every morning you wake up, you got a chance, another chance to make a change, to make a choice in your life. It's up to you. Do for self. Stop waiting on somebody to pick you up.
My name is Raymond Magnus. We appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. You can reach me on Instagram at Raymond the Legend. We want to thank the legendary Mr. Chris Brown for allowing us to host tonight.
Chris, Toya, Lady
Janitra,
Z, and Jarrell David. Those are
the
also
Love
the
Movement
hosts,
podcast
the
team.
Love
That's our
Movement
new
podcast team, and IntellectualRadio.com.
That's right. So we want to thank Mr. Chris Brown for letting us host. We want to thank you guys for coming in. Remember, August 2nd, let's support. Let's do for ourselves. Let's support the alumni picnic next week.
July 19th.
And
We there.
remember, it does not cost nothing to be nice to someone. Treat people how you want to be treated. If you treat people with love and you be empathetic, you'll get more out of life. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. See you next week.
Go Proviso East Pirates. We bleed blue.
Blue.